Hi Oakfield, and welcome to the drama section of Little Lessons. My challenge for you today is to have a go at a monologue. A monologue means, it comes from the Greek monos logos, which means speaking alone. So really good for lockdown because you don't need anything else apart from yourself and your imagination to do one. It's basically a speech. It can be a bit of comedy, it can be a bit of tragedy, it can be trying to get an important message across, trying to make people laugh, trying to make people cry, whatever you want. So one of the things you need to have a think about is what message do you want to get across? Is it just a particular favourite poem or a particular book or section of book that you just love and you want to share with other people and you'd like to read it? You'll have to practice either reading from a book without having your head in the book, or even better, to learn a little section as you can. I'm going to put on the website as well some examples to have a little look at. And I'm going to suggest you start, if you're wanting to do something like that, looking at Michael Rosen's reading of his poem or his story, Chocolate Cake. He's a fantastic monologue artist. You'll notice he stands up, he's really relaxed, he uses his eyes a lot, he uses his hand to show you that, he's carrying his chocolate cake with him to school in his lunchbox and he's really excited about it. But he can do all that with his eyes and his mannerisms rather than by actually reading the words. So check him out, or any of the other, if you just Google Michael Rosen stories and videos, there's loads that are fantastic. And maybe choose your favourite and have a go at seeing whether you can do something similar. Or just have a look at his style so that you can do a different poem but in his style. So that's the first one to have a little look at. The second one I'll put on the website to have a look at is Patrick Stewart, who is a famous Shakespearean actor. You may know him better maybe as Captain Picard from the Star Trek series, but he's really good. He tends to be much less animated, and you'll see he's doing a sonnet a day at the moment, and I'm going to put up a speech about Henry V. He introduces it and he comes very close to the camera, if you'll notice. He speaks very quietly as well, so you don't need to have a big sort of actory voice to do these sorts of things. Sometimes it's a bit of a teacher trick as well. If you slow down and you speak really quietly, you can get people's attention much better than lots of pinging and all singing, all dancing stuff. So check out Patrick Stewart and then see if that's a style that you'd like to do. And the third one I'll put up is Kid President. Now he's used a few more tricks and backing music and props and lots of energy to get his message. The one I'm going to put up is about gratitude, so being thankful for things. So he's trying to get a serious message up, but in a funny way. And again, he does a lot of standing up. He does a lot of really good facial expressions. So again, have a think for your monologue. Do you want to make people laugh? Bit of sort of stand-up comedy? Do you want to make people think? Do you want to make them feel energised to go and do something? And then just go ahead and do it. Make sure your recording is no more than about 3 minutes long, because otherwise you're going to have trouble to send it in. And you can record it on your phone, you can record it on an iPad, you've got a video player, whatever you want to do. And if you could then, assuming you're happy for it to be shared, email it in to the normal Oakfield email address, and it would be brilliant. We can have some up on the website. One of the good things about lockdown, not that many good things, but one good thing is that we've got loads of time. So actually you've got a lot of time to go and check out people who you admire, you can do a bit of magpieing of their style. Take time to practice your monologue. I've already had about 5 goes at doing this before I'm reasonably happy with it. And then record it and send it in. Looking forward to seeing them. Bye.